This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
This broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being made possible by Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected. Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics, united community, empowered people, exceptional health. And our community credit union. Our priority is you. Good afternoon and welcome once again to Highclimber Field on the campus of Shelton High School in Shelton, Washington. Today, Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, features non-conference baseball with Shelton Highclimbers hosting the Brewster Bears. I'm Diedrich Allen, and this is the Our Community Credit Union On Deck Show. Shelton comes into this game looking to right the ship after dropping their last two games to South Sound Conference foe Capital. Highclimbers lost to the Cougars 10-5 Wednesday and 3-0 Tuesday. Shelton is 2-3 on the season. This is the season opener for Brewster. The Bears play in the Central Washington 2B League and were 21-4 last season, placing second in the state. It appears Brewster lost 4 players from last year's team, only 1 to graduation. Coming up on the Our Community Credit Union On Deck Show, we have lineups, batting order, and the first pitch. It's non-conference baseball, the Brewster Bears at the Shelton Highclimbers, next on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Since 1941, our Community Credit Union has been focused on our members and helping you achieve your financial goals. At OCCU, we offer personal, mortgage, home equity, and business loans to meet your needs. Our top priority remains the same, providing personal, professional caring service to our members.
Helping people is very gratifying. To be able to say I work at a place that does that every single day, I'm very proud to be a part of that.
Become a member and become part of a growing, diversified family.
When you call OCCU, you get a live person, not a recording. Call representatives like me are truly here for you.
Dedicated to our community, last year OCCU employees volunteered over 1,700 hours to 43 service groups, schools, and community events. For over 20 years, we've been awarded the highest rating from Bauer Financial, the nation's leading bank, rating, and research firm. Come see the difference and give OCCU an opportunity to earn your trust.
Neighbors help each other. It's how community works, and it's how we do business at Hood Canal Communications. We know you count on us for value-priced internet, TV, and phone service, backed by friendly local support. Your hard-earned dollars stay right here as we invest in our community, our people, and smart technology. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected while being a good neighbor.
Well, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to Highclimber Field. Apologize for the background. That's the pool pump behind us. We're a little bit off to the, third base side of home plate. And why am I so loud today? I don't know. Only one camera today. I know you're saying, hey, what's that different than any other day? Well, I don't even want to put up any other cameras for the threat of rain. This is going to be an interesting broadcast as we're in a different location than we are used to. We're usually a little bit behind home plate. Now we are just off to the third base side, facing southwest, I guess you could say. You can see both the bases, and we'll see how this position works as in comparison to others. I do have lineups. I don't have my graphic, and I'm missing one player for Brewster. Interesting that I have 2 21s on here, and I think I just lost something here. Interesting. Okay, there we go. Oh, I see what happened. Okay. That's what we've got to do. All right. Let's go back to this one and put that there, put that there. That's not what I want to do. Oh, there. Okay. Well, whatever we're doing here today is all a good experiment, and we will take another timeout, and we'll be back with the lineups and hopefully first pitch. Rained when I was setting up. Rain has stopped. We'll see how the rest of the day goes here. As this is the Art Community Credit Union On Deck show, we'll have starting lineups for the most part coming up.
Everyone has dreams, but not everyone knows the steps they need to take to get there. At the Community Financial Center, we help members of our community credit union to work toward their dreams. Located inside the Shelton Mountain View branch, the Community Financial Center works with families to help them pursue their short and long-term goals, specializing in comprehensive financial planning, investment advisory services, insurance, and retirement planning. At the Community Financial Center, we work one-on-one with our community credit union members to help them identify their needs and their objectives. Together, we'll develop a set of strategies that seek your success. Isn't it time to set a path to your goals? Set up a free, no-obligation consultation at our Community Credit Union's Community Financial Center. It's your success. We just guide you towards it.
Sick with a cold or flu? Too busy to see a healthcare provider for a minor ailment? Now you can see a healthcare provider by phone or internet from your home or office 24/7. Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics offers a 24/7 service from a qualified medical provider called My Mason Virtual Care. Private and secure, Virtual Care gives you at least 20 minutes of phone or internet visit for only $35, with options for Skype, FaceTime, or video chat. For more information and a complete list of illnesses cared for, go online to mymasonvirtualcare.com.
Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics. Equal opportunity provider. Translation services provided.
And welcome back to Highclimber Field. Teams are out there. The Highclimbers will be wearing their all-white uniforms, and the Bears will be with red uniforms or red jerseys, white pants. And here's the national anthem. Maybe. Right. Turn down the noise from that. We're about ready to play some ball. Let's give you some starting lineups here. We'll start out with the home Highclimbers. Caleb Hitzman will lead things off. He'll play over at first base. Wade Smotherman playing third today. Designated hitter for the Highclimbers is Brendan Ingstrom. Falcon Johnson will be in left field. Trey Denning will be in right field. Matthew Osberg will be the shortstop. Max Johnson, center field. Pitcher for the Highclimbers today is Austin Ramsfield. Catcher is going to be a little bit different. There's a change. It's Brendan Wagner, the batting ninth, and then at second base will be Blaine Van Ogden. For the Bears, leading things off will be Jeff Sonneman. He is out there in center field. Joe Taylor will follow. He's a shortstop. Quincy Vassar, excuse me, pitcher for the Bears, will bat third. And if I get some names wrong, and I apologize, as things are starting to blow around and my tie downs are not working as well as I thought they would be. Let's see here. What do we have? Where was I? Oh, is it either George or Jorge? I think it's George Ramirez was a designated hitter for Brewster. Mason Kelly playing third base. Cade Gebbers, turn that down so I can hear myself, is the second baseman for the Bears. Connor Ashworth will be first baseman, and there goes one half of my oh, this is going to be fun, folks. Wind's starting to kick up a bit. Let's see, where I was. Connor Ashworth, first baseman. Cade Keltman, left field. I believe it's Corey Jarrell is in right field, and Logan McGuire is the catcher for the Bears. So welcome to the broadcast, everyone, and hopefully we won't have any problems. Going to have to worry about that side too. We'll deal with it. Okay, well, got half of it locked down. We'll see. Thank you, sir. It's going to take off anyways. We'll see how this works today. Get some, that's my mic here. I might have to switch sides on my headset. Do our best with the wind and potential for rain, and leading things off, it'll be Jeff Sonneman for the Bears in Brewster. Get a moment, I might have to tie things off. Some lineup changes already. Hold on a second. So we're waiting for the first pitch from Austin Ramsfield. Again, the catcher for the Highclimbers is Wagner. Still waiting for the first pitch. Maybe we're going to figure out who that 9-hole batter is when we get to it. Okay, so let's play some ball here. First pitch in the dirt and bounces in, so ball one. I think I would remember how to do this. It was just 2 days. So 1 ball, no strikes. Question would be, how did the maintenance staff get to the ball, the second ball light on the scoreboard? Ooh, that hit a batter. So that puts a runner on first, brings up Joe Taylor. Is shortstop for the Bears today. So 1 on, nobody out for Brewster. First pitch in. It's going to be ball one. If I use that, it's going to be too loud, so I'm just going to have to keep no crowd mic today until the pool pumps actually shuts down for a while. Doesn't sound like it will today. So throw over to first, and Sonneman is diving back in safely. Well, now the wind has changed and it's coming right at us. So 1 ball, no strikes to Joe Taylor. That pitch, strike 1. Throw again over to first, and Sonneman dives in head first again, safely. Notice that Caleb Hitzman's back at first base for the Highclimbers. I believe he served a 1-game suspension on Wednesday for something that happened on Tuesday in the game against Capital, the 2 losses for the Highclimbers. So 1-1 pitch to Taylor. Another throw over to first base. Sorry you can't see it. I usually do try to get a camera over on that side. Just don't want to risk any kind of downpour on one of the cameras. That one's fouled off. That's strike 2. 1-2. Count. 1 on, nobody out. Sonneman has about a 6-foot lead, maybe 3 steps. Pitch to the plate, whacked into shallow left center. It's going to be gloved there by the Highclimbers. Throw to first, bounces into Hitzman, but we have 1 down for Brewster and 1 on as Taylor popped out. And if I have this right, it is Quincy Vassar, the batter. He'll be pitching for the Bears today. So 1 on, 1 out. First pitch to Vassar, excuse me. This Ramsfield will step off. Back on the top of the mound. Sonneman takes a little shorter lead this time, but inching a little bit further out. Kind of like this position and get a better thing. Throw again over to first. Sonneman dives back in safely to first base. Like I said, I'm usually behind home plate. Here's the pitch. It's outside. Runner goes. Throw to second. And Sonneman slides in with a steal. And that was a ball 2. Or I'm sorry, ball 1. Excuse pardon me. So 1 out and runner is on second for the Bears. Wagner will go to the mound to talk to Ramsfield. Van Otten is playing second base, and who is... Okay, there's a different change here. I have different numbers for the Highclimbers. I've got 11 out there. It's not on my list. That's interesting. I'll have to... Oh, that's a 1. Never mind. That's Wade Smotherman, or Di Smotherman. Okay, so the 1-0 pitch with 1 out and 1 on for the Bears. Batters, Quincy Vassar. He'll knock one foul. First baseline. 1-1 is the count. If I didn't have to hold my tent down, I would have use of both my hands. Gonna have to bring my weights next time. Oh wait, I don't have any. That's another one of those purchases you don't expect. And Ramsfield will step off. Pitch to the plate, swing and a foul. Off, straight back. 1-2 now the count. On deck will be George Ramirez. What is it? Okay. Designated hitter for the Bears. Actually, no, that is not. I will have to change that. That's where we have the difference. It's Corey Jarrell. Say pop fly, it's going to go foul off first base line into the batting cages. So actually, let's change that. That's where we got it wrong. So this is 24. This is 21. We'll change that. Count is still 1-2. for Vassar. And again, Ramirez will step off. And if I'm pronouncing names wrong, I do apologize. It's the way things go. Pitch to the plate. They're going to strike him out looking. So out number 2. So 2 down, 1 on. And that does bring up, I'm assuming this is the designated hitter, Corey Jarrell. And I'm making a mess out of my score sheet. First pitch to Jarrell. It's called strike 1. Oops, that's strike 1. There we go. So remember, Jeff Sonneman is over at second. Takes a little bit of a lead. 2 down for the Bears here, top of the first. Ransfield into his kick here, and the pitch is fouled off third baseline. That's a line drive foul, so 0-2 is count. Well, now become the official score. It's all right. What are you looking for? If you can read my writing, go ahead. Yes. Oop. Wild pitch gets off the glove of Wagner, and Sonneman makes his way to third. Ball 1 there, so 1 and 2 is count. Flight out. And a strikeout. If you care, I think that was looking. So 1-2 is the count. Oh, look, the pump is slowed down. There's a line drive right into the hands of Van Ogden, and that will end the inning. Bears do leave one man out there. We head to the bottom of the first. No score.
If you love them enough to relearn math so you can teach them math, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat to make sure they're correctly buckled in the back seat.
Hey sports fans, do you want to know when and where your favorite teams in the South Sound Conference are playing, who won the game last night, and what the current standings are? Well, it's easy to find out on sscathletics.org. The information is entered by athletic directors and coaches, so you know it's accurate and up to date, making sscathletics.org the place to view official schedules, scores, standings, photos for all the schools and all the sports in the South Sound Conference. Check out sscathletics.org, the official website of the South Sound Conference.
Hey, you.
Yeah, you. Getting that college education. What are you gonna do? Graduate and take some office job? Be like everybody else?
Or will you dare do something different?
Like, be a teacher. You could be my teacher.
You got the skills, the smarts.
Yes, you. You could be the teacher I never forget.
That'd be cool.
Does that corporate job even have recess? What are you gonna make of yourself?
What are you gonna make of me?
All right, so we're back here. Bottom of the first inning, no score. Leading things off for the Highclimbers is Caleb Hitzman, playing over at first base today after serving his one-game suspension. And here comes the wind again, so I'm going to have to hold it down. So, Vassar, the pitcher for the Bears. Catcher is Logan McGuire. I'm going to have to stand up. That's what I'm going to have to do. That's the problem with this position. There's some things in my way. All right. There's first pitch. It's going to be high, ball 1. There's a little dribbler up front. Picked up by Vassar. He'll underhand it over to first. And Ashworth will get to record the out. So 1 away for the Highclimbers here in the first inning. That'll bring up Ty Smotherman. Ingstrom will follow. Ty was 2 for 4 against Capital on Wednesday. Takes ball 1. And that loss. Next pitch. Right at the shoulder, strike 1. 1-1. Next pitch on the way. Like a sinker there. Just missed it. Ball 2. Let's see, wait a minute, is that 3 now or 2? No, it's 2. There's the third ball. I was looking at the scoreboard. And that light is still out in the second ball. To mention that to the staff here at Highclimber Field. So 3-1 the count. And Smotherman will knock that one foul. So it's now a full count. Three balls, 2 strikes, 1 away for the Highclimbers here, first inning. And that is ball number 4. So that's a 1-out walk for Smotherman. That'll bring up Brendan Ingstrom, designated hitter for Shelton today. So Smotherman will take his lead at first. Pitch to the plate. That one is knocked foul off the leg of Ingstrom. That hurt. 0-1. So throw over to first, and Smotherman dives in head first safely. That pitch is in the dirt. Ball 1-1, and 1 is the count. That's on the outside quarter, strike 2 call, 1-2. Get the right graphic up there. Now, come now. There we go. Just takes 3 hits to push the button. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, 1 on for the Highclimbers. And that's strikeout number 1 for Vassar. And that is 2 away for Shelton here in the first inning. That'll bring up Max Falcon Johnson playing left field today. It's always interesting to watch Max bat. First pitch, low, ball 1. Got Ty Smotherman over at first, 2 away. Falcon Johnson, the batter, takes ball 2. There's a pop fly. It's going to go out to right field on the run in foul territory, making the catch. What a play out there to end the inning. Nice play, and who is out there in right field? Got to find that out. Give you that when we come back. So the Climbers leave 1, and we head to the second. No score.
There's so many great things about life in Mason County, and Hood Canal Communications is proud to be one more. Headquartered in Union, we offer the speed and reliability your family needs. backed by hometown service and support. Whether you need to just check email or power all those Wi-Fi devices around your home, HCC has the right package for you. Stop by one of our friendly offices, call, or visit hcc.net to learn more. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected.
A healthcare provider is just a phone call or website visit away, thanks to a new service from Mason General Hospital and family of clinics called My Mason Virtual Care. Now you can talk with a board-certified healthcare provider from your home or office 24/7 for many common ailments, such as flu, pink eye, cold, or rash. Virtual care is private and secure, and a fee of only $35 for a 20-minute visit lets you avoid long wait times and limits your risk of exposure to others. No appointment needed. For more information and a complete list of illnesses cared for, go online to mymasonvirtualcare.com.
Mason General Hospital and family of clinics. Equal opportunity provider, translation services provided.
Top of the second inning. Leading things off for the Bears is Mason Kelly. Let's see. Cade Gebbers will follow, and then Connor Ashworth. Ramsfield into his windup in the pitch. That one's in the dirt, ball one. Gonna move this over here, maybe. No, that's gonna get in the way. Oh, I always forget how to set things up for baseball every year, but I do the same thing for football and for basketball. Inside, that was ball 2. 2-0. Leadoff batter for the Bears here in the second inning. Ramsfield, he kicks and throws. That's high. 3 pitches, 3 balls. And there is a strike. 3-1 to count. To Kelly. There's a hit that's going to go right to Smotherman. He'll grab it, throw it over to first, and the out is recorded by Hitzman. Actually, that is not Smotherman. That is, who is that over there? 11. That's Wesley Berman. I'm sorry. So 1 out for the Bears here in the second inning. And that'll bring up Gebbers, playing second base for the Bears today. Strike 1 call. Get that things corrected. Next pitch. Got away from Wagner there. It's ball 1, 1-1. I believe. Next pitch. Popped up. Foul. 1-2. Or is it 0-2? That's 1-2. Okay. Next pitch. Little changeup hopped over Ramsfield's been gloved. And no throw to first. Berman couldn't quite get the throw off, so we have 1 on and 1 out. That brings up first baseman Connor Ashworth. Ashworth is a large young man. Don't have any size. His throw over to first. And Gebbers is back safely. It's got to be about 6'3", 6'4", maybe even bigger than that. Hard to tell from my position here. Pitch to the plate in the dirt. Ball one. 1-0. One down, one on for the Bears here, top of the second inning. So one thing I'm missing is the diamond graphic. I'll have to work on that. Tell you where the runners are. Pitch to the plate. Ball two outside. Two and 0. Get my crowd mic back active. Pitch in, runner goes. Throw to second. And safe at second is Gebbers. Throw is high, and Van Ogden couldn't quite make a play on it. He did catch it. We have 3 balls, no strikes. Runner at second now for the Bears. A runner at second and left in there in the first inning. Gebbers will take the lead. The 3-0 pitch. High and outside, and Ashworth is on first base. First walk given up by Ramsfield. And that brings up Cade Keltman, playing left field today. Shows bunt. Ramsfield pitches to the plate, outside, high, ball one. So 1 out and 2 on for the Bears here in the second inning. No score. Pitch to the plate, there's a pop fly. Van Ogden will leave it there, and it's going to be caught for out number 2. So that brings up George Ramirez. And he's the guy that made the nice catch to end the inning in foul territory in defensively. They're in center field. Still got runners at first and second. Ashworth is at first, Gebbers is at second. And one's fouled off. Top of the order, and Jeff Sonneman is on deck for the Bears. Pardon me. The batter, though, is Ramirez. He's got an 0-1 count. 2 down, 2 on. Ball 1, high and outside. 1-1 is the count. Nice contingent of fans came out today. Deal with the wind and the potential rain. Maybe we'll get this game in before more rain comes in. There's strike 2 called right at the outside corner in the knees. 1-2 the count. That's ball outside. Ramirez thought about going for that one, but wisely held up. 2-2 is the count. I'm sorry. Yes, 2-2 is the count, right. Two on, 2 out for the Bears here in the second. Ramsfield pitch to the plate inside. Ball 3, the count goes full. We got Ashworth over on first. Gebbers on second. And there is a ball, a walk. So the bases are now loaded. Second walk given up by Ramsfield. And that'll bring up the top of the order, Jeff Sonneman. He was hit by a pitch to lead things off. First pitch. Inside there. Oops, I'm sorry. It's supposed to be 0. So 1 ball, no strikes. That's strike down the middle of the plate. Right at the shoulders. 1-1. So the bases are loaded. Gebbers at third, Ashworth at second. Ramirez at first. Pitch to the plate. Just outside. Ball 2, 2-1. That one gets away. Guy's going to come in and score. Nope, everybody holds. Ball got away from Wagner. So 3-1 is the count. Everybody holds. We have a stoppage of play here. What's the issue now? Just a timeout, I believe. Jeff Sonneman is the batter with 3 balls and 1 strike, 2 down, 3 on for the Bears here in the second inning. When I saw this game on the schedule, I was kind of curious until I did some research. Found out that this is they finished second in the state last year, so this is why the coaching staff here, Shelton, scheduled this game. Competition. As Highclimbers last year did make the round of 16, but went down to the eventual 3A state champion in. Oh, boy, Sonneman lost the handle on that bat. Takes strike 2. Finish my thought. The Sun. Southridge, that's what I'm thinking of. So if count is full, 2 down and the bases are loaded. Ramsfield likely going to throw a strike here, but stepped off and got Ashworth to get back to second base. So the bases are loaded, 2 out, no score. Top of the second inning. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Ramsfield into his kick, and I got a ball. It's going to go right to Van Otten. He'll throw to Hitzman at first, and that'll end the inning. So the Bears load the bases, leave 3 out there, and we head to the second, at the bottom of the second. Still no score.
Most party fouls are pretty dumb. But if you decide to drink and drive underage, you could lose your license and your freedom. Underage drinking and driving. The ultimate party foul.
Frustrated by rising cable prices? You're not the only one. As your local cable TV provider, we work hard to give you the channels you want to watch the local news, enjoy family night, and cheer on your favorite sports team. We also fight to keep your rates fair, but at the negotiating table, large corporate broadcasters demand higher fees for their programming. As TV viewership goes down, broadcast rates continue to go up. It's not fair. None of us should cover their losses. Visit keeptheconnections.com for more information on how we're working for you.
Bottom of the second inning. No score. Highclimbers, let's see here, they'll send up Trey Denning to Matthew Osberg and Max Johnson. At least that's the order that I have. Trey, let's see here, how did he do on Wednesday? He scored a run. Was walked against Capital. Today, first pitch, ground ball foul on the first base line. Excuse me. This feels like the first game when it was just freezing out here. Not like Wednesday, was nice and warm. Next pitch on the way, that's a changeup. Strike 2 called there. It's a nice pitch. From this angle, I can see the pitches better. So maybe I will stay here other than the fact that the pool pump is behind me. There's a nice little fly ball that'll drop into center field. And Denning is on first base. It's the first hit of the ball game for the Highclimbers. That'll bring up Matt Osberg. Shortstop today. Although that's not who's playing short. I'm very confused here. First pitch to Osberg is a strike. 0-1. Big Max Johnson is on deck. 1 on, nobody out for the Highclimbers here in the second inning. Ooh. Next pitch outside, ball 1-1-1. There's a ground ball. It's going to get through the gap between second and third, and Osberg is on base with back-to-back hits for the Highclimbers. Bats are kind of silent against Capital with back-to-back hits. Runners at first and second. Ending at second, Osberg at first. Max Johnson, center fielder for the Highclimbers, is the batter. On deck is Austin Ransfield. Clear my board. There's a ground ball foul. Little dribbler that went foul. 0-1 is the count. Pitch is high outside. Ball 1-1 and 1. Next pitch. Johnson reached for it, fly ball right to the right field. Everybody holds. So 1 away for the Climbers here. To bring up Austin Ransfield. Runners at first and second. First pitch, swinging and fouling that one off is Ransfield. 0-1. Brendan Wagner, catcher, on deck for the Highclimbers. Next pitch. Ball one. That looked like a good pitch to me. 1-1 is the count. 1 out, 2 on. Runners at first and second for the Highclimbers. And strike 2 call. 1-2. Next pitch. Outside, ball 2-2-2. Next pitch, ground ball that gets to the first baseman. Ashworth will throw to first, or second, excuse me. He's safe, and the bases are loaded. On the plane, Denning more to move to third. Osberg is safe at second, and Ramsfield is over at first. So that'll bring up Brendan Wagner. Wagner is a freshman playing catcher today. So the sacks are loaded with 1 down for the Highclimbers here in the second inning. Wish there was a reset button on my scoreboard. If there is, I can't find it. First pitch, swinging fly ball. It's going to go to right to Sonneman. Takes a couple of steps. He'll catch it. Tagging and coming in is Engstrom. And Wagner bats one in. And the Highclimbers are up 1-0. On the play, Osberg moves to third. And Ramsfield's over on second. And that'll bring up the top of the order, Caleb Hitzman. Takes ball 1, is that right? I believe so. Nothing's been posted, so I'm going to assume it's a ball. Next is ball 2. 2-0. So 2 down. I should probably put that on the graphics as well. 1 in, 2 on. Ooh, swing and miss by Hitzman. 2-1 is the count. Actually, they've got Josh Deemer running for Osberg. And that pitch was ball 3. 3-1 is the count. 1 out. I'm sorry, 2 out. 1 in. And there is a walk. As Hitzman is now on first, and the bases are loaded with 2 down and 1 in. The Highclimbers here. That'll bring up Ty Smotherman. He walked in the first inning. That's right, I have a cart and I almost tripped over it. So actually, let's see, we've got Osberg over at third. And Deemer running for Ramsfield. He's at second, and Hitzman's over at first. Pitch to Smotherman is strike 1. Next pitch, low, ball 1. 1-1 is the count. 2 down, 3 on. Hitzman at first, Deemer at second, Osberg at third, and the batter is Smotherman. He flied another one out. 1 and 2's count. At least the wind has died down, but it does a little bit of a breeze. It is a little brisk. Next pitch. Ground ball gets over the head of Vassar. Gets into center field. 1 run will score. And Deemer will turn around and make 2 runs score. And it's 3-0. Still 2 out. Just trying to clear my. There, it's not clearing my. There we go. And that'll bring up Brendan Ingstrom, designated hitter. First pitch to him. He'll swing in a ground ball. Gloved by the third baseman. Throw to Ashworth for the out at first. And that'll end the inning. But the High Climbers get 3, leave 2. And they lead 3-0. We head to the third.
Everyone has dreams, but not everyone knows the steps they need to take to get there. At the Community Financial Center, we help members of our community credit union to work toward their dreams. Located inside the Shelton Mountain View branch, the Community Financial Center works with families to help them pursue their short and long-term goals, specializing in comprehensive financial planning, investment advisory services, insurance, and retirement planning. At the Community Financial Center, we work one-on-one with our community credit union members to help them identify their needs and their objectives. Together, we'll develop a set of strategies that seek your success. Isn't it time to set a path to your goals? Set up a free, no-obligation consultation at our community credit union's Community Financial Center. It's your success. We just guide you towards it.
Well, High Climbers get 3 runs in their half of the second inning. Lead 3-0. Bears will send up Joe Taylor, Quincy Vassar, and Corey Jarrell. I think those are who. Nope, I'm sorry. What do we have here? Yeah, Joe Taylor. See the 6'6", and don't realize that's Joe's number. Austin Ramsfield still on the hill for the High Climbers. Kicks and throws, strike 1. So I was wrong. It is actually Osberg over at shortstop at 7 on his jersey. Looks like a 1 from here. Sure exactly what we're doing now. We're gathering some earrings, I think, from Caleb Hitzman. So the 0-1 pitch, ground ball gets by Ransfield into into center field, and Joe Taylor's on base. And 2 hits given up by Ramsfield in this game. That'll bring up Quincy Vassar. Well, these are the days that I miss being up in the clubhouse, which is what I got to do last year. This year is not the same. They put some things up. Throw over to first. And Taylor is back safely. Head at first and dive. Can't see out the windows from up there this year. Pitch to the plate. Strike called. 0-1. Nobody out and one on for the Bears here in the third inning. Do I have that right? I have that right on my graphics. Next pitch, pop fly. It's going to center field. Max Johnson on the run. Did he get it with a diving catch? Yes, he did. And going back to first will be Joe Taylor. Big strides by Big Max to get the out there in center field. And it's one away with one on. That brings up Corey Jarrell, designated hitter for the Bears. Throw over to first. Taylor back safely. When we first started doing games here at Highclimber, there's a deep drive to center field. Johnson again grabs it on the fly ball, throws to first to try and get Taylor, but he's back safely, so 2 down for the Bears. As I'm going to finish my thoughts, we used to call the games from up the third baseline under the eaves of the mini dome in case it rained. You could just see home plate, and those are radio broadcasts. Back in the day with Jeff Slickey. How things have changed. Mason Kelly is the batter for the Bears. Shortstop. He'll step in with 2 out and 1 on. Ramsfield taking his time. Throws to the plate, swing, and a chopper foul at the third baseline. 0-1. And if Mr. Slakey's out there watching and listening, hey, come on out. He's a partner again. Throw over to first. Taylor back safely. So 2 out and 1 on. Pitch to the plate, it's in the dirt. 1-1. I was driving into the campus here today. I was thinking that they might move this game out to MCRA because of the artificial turf, but nope, obviously we're here. So the 1-1 count. Pitch to the plate, swing and a miss. 1-2 is now the count. Again, 2 out, 1 on. Runner at first, that is Joe Taylor. Batter is Mason Kelly. Pitch to the plate. Runner goes. Throw to second. And Taylor makes it. Nice slide into second safely. That's ball 2, 2 and 2. Runner now at second. Cade Gebers is on deck. Should Kelly reach? And Ransfield kicks, throws to the plate. Ball 3. Count is full. I'm not tracking how many times the count has gone full with Ransfield on the mound, but 3 that come to mind right off the top of my head. So one thing I don't track on my sheet here. Next pitch. Ground ball gets through the gap into center field. Coming around to score is Taylor. And that is a 2-out RBI for Kelly. Bring up Gebers. Had a base hit in the second inning. So 1 in, 2 out, 1 on for the Bears. Ground ball goes right up the first base line, then hooks foul. 0-1 count. Gebber's the second baseman for Brewster today. And again, he had a base hit in the second inning. Throw over to first. Diving back safely is Kelly. And here we go with the wind again. Pitch to the plate. Fly ball's going into right field. It's going to drop in for a base hit. Making his way around third, heading in to score is Kelly. And Gebers has a 2-out RBI double. That's 2. I'll add the 1 on there. There we go. 3-2 now the score. 2 down. That brings up the first baseman Connor Ashworth. He walked in the second inning. Steps in. Hits one foul. Didn't have to change that. Didn't reset my count. So runner at second base. 2 in, 2 out for Brewster here in the third inning. Ashford will get one. It goes by the diving Smotherman, rounding third base and heading in to tie the ball game up is Gebers. And Ashford is on base with an RBI. 3 runs are in. All this has happened with 2 out. There's going to be a conference on the mound here. Cade Keltman is the batter that is now up. He flew out in the second inning. Pardon me. Strange little bug that I got on Tuesday. Hung around for a couple of days. So 3 runs are in, 2 are out, and 1 is on for Brewster here in the third inning. Tie ball game, 3-3. Pitch to plate, high ball, 1. That should be 0. There we go. Ooh, swing and a miss there. 1-1 is the count. So 3 runners are in, 1 is on, and 2 are out here for Brewster in the third inning. Strike 2 call. 1 and 2 is count. And that's strike 3 called, and that'll end the inning. But the Bears get 3, leave 1 on 3 hits. And we head to the bottom of the third, all knotted up at 3.
Sick with a cold or flu? Too busy to see a healthcare provider for a minor ailment? Now you can see a healthcare provider by phone or internet from your home or office 24/7. Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics offers a 24/7 service from a qualified medical provider called My Mason Virtual Care. Private and secure, Virtual Care gives you at least 20 minutes of phone or internet visit for only $35, with options for Skype, FaceTime, or video chat. For more information and a complete list of illnesses cared for, go online to mymasonvirtualcare.com.
Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics. Equal opportunity provider. Translation services provided.
Bottom of the third inning. 3-3 ball game now. Let's see here. We have a new person in the lineup here. Nate Farr is being inserted for Falcon. It's the first time he'll face Vassar in the ball game. So it'll be Denning and Osberg to follow. Strike one. The first pitch to Farr. Next pitch. Curveball. Strike two. And that one's knocked foul off the first base line. Actually, I think it made it all the way over to the softball field. So 0-2 is the count. Outside ball, 1-2. Ooh. High ball, 2-2 and 2. Leadoff batter for the Highclimbers here in the third. That one he fouled off. So still 2-2. Next pitch. That was a grounder. Gets right by the out of the glove. It'll be gloved over and throw over to Ashworth, and that's one down at first base. So one away, nice play. And who was that did the nice play? It looked like it was Joe Taylor. Ball just got out of the reach of Vassar. Denning will swing at the first pitch. Throw one out, and that's up against the fence in right field. Denning making his way over to second. Slides in head first. So that is a one-out double for Denning. He is 2 for 2. Scored a run. That'll bring up Matt Osberg. He scored a run in the second inning. Had a base hit. Ball one. Max Johnson is on deck. 1 out, 1 in. I'm sorry, 1 on, excuse me, 1 out, 1 on. And it's Trey Denning over at second base for the Highclimbers. 1 ball, no strikes count to Matthew Osberg. Shortstop for Shelton today. Sorry if I'm sniffling. Strike one call in that pitch. As they say, the flu season is not over. That was ball two. pitch. That was fouled off. You know, I'm not as worried about foul balls with the tent over my head. Not that this tent would protect me any, but it would slow it down a tad. So 2-2 is the count. 1 out, 1 on for the Highclimbers here, third inning. Tie ball game. And Osberg is battling. It's ball 3. And the count is full. Pitch, check swing, strikeout. However, Osberg goes down. That's only the second strikeout by Vassar. So 2 away. 1 on. And Max Johnson is the batter for the Highclimbers. Vassar will step off. Max popped out in the second inning. Takes ball 1. Next pitch. Low ball 2. 2-0. Outside. Ball 3. No, wait. That was a strike. The umpire just showed 1 and 1, but ball 4, so Max Johnson is on with a walk. 3 walks given up by Vassar. That'll bring up Austin Ramsfield. Had a single in the second inning. Two out, 1 on. Tie ball game here in the third inning. Pitch to Ramsfield. He'll just belt one right up the middle. Gloved, then there's no throw. And the bases are loaded for Wagner. Now, Wagner had a sacrifice fly in the second inning, started the scoring. So you've got Deemer now in to run for Ramsfield. He's at first. Max Johnson at second, and Trey Denning at third for the Highclimbers. And the batter is Brendan Wagner. Takes ball 1. Next pitch. Strike on the outside corner, 1 and 1. Next pitch. It's a ground ball. It's going to go right up the middle. Nice play, but it shuffles it to second base, and that records the out. So Wagner is out on a ground out to short. And the Highclimbers leave 3. So we head to the fourth, still knotted up.
Hey, sports fans, do you want to know when and where your favorite teams in the South Sound Conference are playing, who won the game last night, and what the current standings are? Well, it's easy to find out on sscathletics.org. The information is entered by athletic directors and coaches, so you know it's accurate and up to date, making sscathletics.org the place to view official schedules, scores, standings, photos for all the schools, and all the sports in the South Sound Conference. Check out sscathletics.org, the official website of the South Sound Conference.
I admit I did try another TV provider. It sounded like a great deal, but I quickly realized it wasn't. When I read the fine print, I was locked into a long-term contract with a huge cancellation fee. So I came back to HCC. They're more reliable, the service is local, and I save, bundling internet and phone with them too. And I'm a lot happier now.
Great service from a local company. Stay with HCC.
Better change the graphic. So top of the 4th inning. Highclimbers have a new pitcher out there. It's Ty Smotherman. Let's see who takes over. Nick Farr takes over in left field for the Highclimbers. The first batter he will face will be Ramirez. He walked in the 2nd inning. So 3-3 ball game, top of the 4th inning. Brewster to bat. First pitch to Ramirez. I believe that was high and ball 1. Next pitch, ooh, high, ball 2. And there's a fly ball. It's going to drop in for a base hit. Ramirez goes to first, rounds the corner, and step back. The lead-off single. And that brings up Jeff Sonneman. Grant out in the 2nd, hit by a pitch in the 1st to lead things off. Shows bunt, runner goes. Throw to 2nd, a little bit off, and sliding in safely is Ramirez. The pitch was ball 1, by the way. To Sonneman. Pitch, that was just hit, and that's foul ball. Looked almost fair there. A check swing, foul for Sonneman. So 1-1 is the count. Nobody out here in the 4th inning. 1 on. Ramirez over at 2nd base. Led things off with a single. Smotherman looks back at 2nd, throws the plate, that's high. Ball 2. 2-1. Inside, but just enough to get strike 2. So count is even at 2-2. Ooh, what happened to my camera there? Must have something on the lens. I'll have to deal with that when we get a moment. And that is ball. 3-2. The count is full. Apologize for whatever's on the lens. Must be a drop of water. Either that or so. No, it's got to be a drop of water. So runner at 2nd. Count is full. Nobody out here in the top of the 4th inning for Brewster. Pitch to the plate. That one's fouled off. And ball heading into the tennis courts behind us. There's a ground ball. Is going to be hit right to Van Otten. He'll throw it, bobbled it a little bit, throws it a little late, and now we have runners at the corners. Still nobody out. That brings up Joe Taylor. And a single in the 3rd and flat out in the 1st. So runners at 1st and 3rd. Nobody out. First pitch, high, runner goes. No throw to 2nd. Now we have runners at 2nd and 3rd for Brewster. And 3 runs in the 3rd now, trying to add on. Strike on the outside corner. I'm sorry, 1-1 is the count. I'm a little behind on my scoreboard. Runners take their leads. And strike 2. See if we can't fix the camera here in the next break here. Between innings, maybe, possibly, who knows. Hard to say. I hate to mess with that camera. You move it just a little bit and it gets off. Next pitch, swing and a miss, strikeout. Number 1 for Smotherman, and it's 1 down. So runners at 2nd and 3rd. Sonneman is at 2nd, Ramirez at 3rd. Batter now is Quincy Vassar. Takes ball 1. Didn't even have to change my scoreboard. Next pitch. Fly ball is going to go to deep left field. On the run is Denning. He'll grab it. And out number 2, tagging and scoring is Ramirez. I know. And strike 1 to Corey Jarrell. Fly ball, that one's going out and foul. So 1-2. So remind you, Sonneman's over on 3rd. 1 in, there's a ground ball. It's going to go right to Van Otten and throw to Hitzman at 1st, and that'll end the inning. But the Bears get 1. Take the lead. 4-3. Take a break. Try to get the water off the lids.
The living room. It's a great place to watch TV. Just like your backyard, break time at the office, or waiting for your ride. Now you can watch TV everywhere. Stream your favorite shows or live TV from many channels in your cable package on any computer, tablet, or smartphone. It's all included in Hood Canal Communications TV service for no extra cost. Sign up to watch TV everywhere today. Call or visit Hood Canal Communications online to learn more.
I guess I got it. Got most of the moisture off the lens and apologize for that. A little bit of drizzle coming down at the moment. New pitcher for Brewster. It is Ashworth. So Vassar went 3 innings. And you see here I've got 4 hits, 3 runs, 3 walks, and a couple of strikeouts for Vassar in his innings of work. So the Highclimbers gonna send up top of the order. Caleb Hitzman will lead things off here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Trailing by a run. Takes strike 1. Next pitch, outside, ball 1-1. Next pitch a little bit high. 2-1. Ooh, just outside. 3-1. And there is the leadoff walk. That'll bring up Wade Smotherman. Batted in 2 runs in the 2nd inning and walked in the 1st. First pitch gets away from the catcher, and Hitzman's going to hit second around the corner, looking to add on, but nope, he'll go back to second. So 1 ball, no strikes. One on second, that's Caleb Hitzman. Takes strike 1. Took in here, the rain hitting the tarp here. The tent, I should say. 1-1 is the count. Make that strike 2. 1-2. There's a foul off. Still 1-2. So nobody out and 1 on. Runner at second. There's a swing and a miss, and Smotherman is down on strikes for strikeout for Ashworth, and 1 away. So that'll bring up Brendan Ingstrom. Ground out in the 2nd, struck out in the 1st. Ooh, he'll get one right into second baseman for over to first, and Ingstrom's down. So 2 away on the play. Hitzman moves over to third. And that'll bring up Nate Farr. First pitch to far. Ball 1. Next pitch. Strike 1 on the outside corner. See, I'm getting a little bit more moisture on the camera lens. Actually, I think there's some hail in this rain. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe I'm just seeing things. Just starting to come down a little harder. That's a strike 2 called. Next pitch. Strike 3 called. Down goes far, and that'll end the inning. Highclimbers leave 1. We head to the 5th. Brewster up 4-3.
Since 1941, our community credit union has been focused on our members and helping you achieve your financial goals. At OCCU, we offer personal, mortgage, home equity, and business loans to meet your needs. Our top priority remains the same: providing personal, professional caring service to our members.
Helping people is very gratifying. To be able to say I work at a place that does that every single day, I'm very proud to be a part of that.
Become a member and become part of a growing, diversified family.
When you call OCCU, you get a live person, not a recording. Call representatives like me are truly here for you.
Dedicated to our community, last year OCCU employees volunteered over 1,700 hours to 43 service groups, schools, and community events. For over 20 years, we've been awarded the highest rating from Bauer Financial, the nation's leading bank, rating, and research firm. Come see the difference and give OCCU an opportunity to earn your trust.
So Mason Kelly leads things off for the Bears here in the 5th inning. Smotherman's first pitch to Kelly is strike 1. Kelly had an RBI single in the 3rd. A ground out in the 2nd. Low. Ball 1, 1 ball, 1 strike. Ooh. That was ball 2 on that pitch. A little bit more moisture on that lens. Fastball low. Ball 3. 3-1. Ooh, swing and a miss. Count is full. And there's a leadoff walk. Cade Gevers is the batter. Hit an RBI double in the 3rd inning and a single in the 2nd. Showing bunt, swing, and they're going to call that a strike. Runner holds at 1st on that. So 0-1. I thought I cleared that. There we go. On 1. To Gevers. Another bunt. That one's going to go right there. Smotherman's going to pick it up, throw it over to Hitzman to get the out. But on the play, Kelly makes his way over to 2nd. So 1 away. That'll bring up Connor Ashworth. Had an RBI single in the third, walked in the second. Outside, ball one. Ooh, Ashworth's hit by a pitch. So Kelly at second, Ashworth at first, and the batter is Cade Keltman. Actually going to send in pinch runner. It's Isaac Baker. He's going to run for Ashworth. So runners at first and second. And Keltman is the batter. He struck out in the third, flied out in the third, or the second, excuse me. Takes ball one. Fastball, strike one. 1-1. Now when Ty Smotherman gets into his windup, you can really tell it's fastball. So you got runners at first and second for Brewster. Top of the fifth inning there, leading 4-3. Rain falling here in Shelton this afternoon. Ground ball, it's going to be gloved. Oh, it's going to be dropped by Osberg, rounding third and heading in to score. Let's see, that was Kelly who scored. So the Bears add one. Keltman is on first, and who's running for Ashworth? Baker is over on third, and the batter is George Ramirez. Scored a run, had a single in the fourth. Runner goes, throw to second. He beat him. He's got runners at second and third now. I'm not sure, what did they call that, a ball? Let's see here, Keltman's at second now. Ball two. A lot darker here. As the rain falls, you can see the fly ball is foul territory. See that there's drops on the lens. Can't do much about it at the moment. Camera is not protected. So 2 balls, 1 strike. 1 out, 1 in. Runners at second and third for the Bears. Ramirez is the batter. This is his third at bat. Takes ball 3, 3-1. Fly ball. Denning comes in on the run, gets it, gloves it, throws it to home. Runner holds, so it's out number 2. top of the order now, Jeff Sonneman. Had a base hit in the fourth, ground out in the second, hit by a pitch in the first. So 2 down now for Brewster here in the 5th inning. 1 run is in. Runners on second and third. Swing and foul, tipped off. For strike 1, I'm just looking to the southwest, and a really dark clouds out there. It's gotten a lot darker here. Pitch to the plate, swing and a miss, strike 2. Do the best to call my game here. As the rain starts to fall yet again, a little harder now. Pitch to the plate, there's a fly ball heading right to Denning. He'll glove it on the run, and that'll end the inning, but the Bears add 1, leave 2. They're now up 5-3. Head to the bottom of the 5th. Shelton, let's see, who's due up for the Climbers? Denning, Osberg, and Max Johnson.
Hey sports fans, do you want to know when and where your favorite teams in the Olympic League are playing? Who won the game last night? And what the current standings are? Well, it's easy to find out on olympicleague.com. The information is entered by athletic directors and coaches, so you know it's accurate and up to date, making olympicleague.com the place to view official schedules, scores, standings, photos for all the schools and all the sports in the Olympic League. Check out olympicleague.com, the official website of the Olympic League.
That's my neighbor Joe. Hey, Joe.
Hey, John.
Joe's about to make a big mistake. Hey, Joe, think it might be a good idea to call 811 to have the utilities marked before you start digging?
I'm not digging very deep. It's no big deal.
No big deal.
Dad, the TV's out. Internet too.
Remember, safe digging always starts with a free call to 811. Oh, what a knucklehead.
Bottom of the 5th inning. Rain coming down pretty hard right now. It's a 5-3 ball game. Brewster on top. Highclimbers coming to bat. Trey Denning lead things off. He had a double in the third, a single, and scored a run in the second. Takes strike 1 on the swing. Move my tent a bit here. Getting dangerously close to the electronic equipment. Next pitch. Ooh. Looked like a strike to me, but it's ball 1. 1-1. Oh, actually, that was a strike. Pardon me, that was a strike. So 0-2. Denning will hit that one foul. Nice near grab out there on third baseline. Ball 1, trying to, no, that's why I had that, so 1-2. And strike out, that's out number 1. Try to get things set here for top here. So Denning is down, strikeout number 2, I believe. That'll bring up Matthew Osberg. Ball 1. Starting to make me a little bit nervous here. Rain coming down. That's strike 1 on that pitch. Getting difficult to see what I'm calling here. Rain coming down. That's ball 2, 2-1. This is exactly why I don't have cameras elsewhere. It's like they're going to send Denning to the bullpen to warm up. That's strike 2 called. To Osberg. And there's a walk, 1-out walk. Second walk given up. So 1 on and 1 away. Brings up Big Max Johnson. Oh, I've got things in the wrong spot here. That's what's going on. That's a strikeout. That's a walk. Max Johnson walked in the third. Popped out in the second. Pitch gets away. And Osberg heads to second, standing up. It's away from McGuire. Actually, been done a really good job behind plate, home plate. There's Logan. I imagine they might call this thing after this inning. Big Ashworth with a nice pitch. That's going to be ball, though. Let's see here. We're 2-1, 1-1. I'll say it's 1-1 at the moment. It's ball. So it's 2-1 now. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 2-2. So 1 out and 1 on for the Highclimbers here in the 5th with the rain falling. Swing and a miss, and that's strikeout number 3 for Ashworth. 2 down. Shelton here in the 5th inning. Osberg out there at second. That'll bring up Austin Ramsfield. And a single, and he walked his first 2 at-bats. Take strike 1. Strike 2 called. And Ramsfield will call for time there. So 2 down, 0-2 count, 1 on. Ramsfield strikes out. So that'll end the inning. So the Climbers leave another runner out there. Do we head to the 6th, or do we call it? And I think we're going to call it. We'll take a timeout. Umpire says can't see, so it's 5-3. We'll be right back.
Everyone has dreams, but not everyone knows the steps they need to take to get there. At the Community Financial Center, we help members of our community credit union to work toward their dreams. Located inside the Shelton Mountain View branch, the Community Financial Center works with families to help them pursue their short and long-term goals, specializing in comprehensive financial planning, investment advisory services, insurance, and retirement planning. At the Community Financial Center, we work one-on-one with our community credit union members to help them identify their needs and their objectives. Together, we'll develop a set of strategies that seek your success. Isn't it time to set a path to your goals? Set up a free, no-obligation consultation at our community credit union's Community Financial Center. It's your success. We just guide you towards it.
Sick with a cold or flu? Too busy to see a healthcare provider for a minor ailment? Now you can see a healthcare provider by phone or internet from your home or office 24/7. Mason General Hospital and family of clinics offers a 24/7 service from a qualified medical provider called My Mason Virtual Care. Private and secure, Virtual Care gives you at least 20 minutes of phone or internet visit for only $35, with options for Skype, FaceTime, or video chat. For more information and a complete list of illnesses cared for, go online to mymasonvirtualcare.com.
Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics. Equal opportunity provider, translation services provided.
So for once, my prediction was right. They called the game here in the 6th inning, or after 5 innings. Too much rain, too much coming down. So Brewster comes away with the win, 5-3 in 5 innings here. I'm not even going to get into the finals. I got to start tearing down the equipment, and that'll pretty much do it for us. 5-3 in 5 here at Highclimber Ballpark. Brewster comes away with the win. Next up for Shelton, they return to South Sound Conference play Tuesday, weather permitting, when the Highclimbers host Peninsula. Quick turnaround for Brewster. The Bears are scheduled to play Okanagan at home tomorrow. Hang on a second here. Okay. I'm not getting there. All right, our next broadcast is next Thursday when the Shelton Fast Pitch Softball team hosts Gig Harbor in South Sound Conference action. First pitch is 4 p.m. Our next baseball broadcast is next Friday when the Highclimbers host Lakes non-conference. First pitch for that non-conference game is in 1 week. It's 4 p.m. And that will do it for us here at Highclimber Field. Final again, Brewster 5, Shelton 3 in 5 innings.
This broadcast on Mason Web TV powered by HCC has been made possible by our Community Credit Union. Our priority is you. Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics. United community, empowered people, exceptional health. And Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected.
Thanks for watching Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.